Good day, G.I. Joe fans. Show Motion Videos 82 here. It's time again for another G.I. Joe toy review. Today I will be reviewing the 1983 Cobra H.I.S.S tank and driver. H.I.S.S is an acronym for High Speed Sentry. G.I. Joe, or Hasbro I should say, is pretty famous for their acronyms. The H.I.S.S was first released boxed in 1983 with the driver. It was sold in '84 and was discontinued in '85 and was also available as a mail away from '85 to '91, making the H.I.S.S tank itself common on the aftermarket. Its original retail price was $6.39 and also made multimedia appearances from the Sunbow animated series through trading cards and the comics. This tank, I've seen it on the aftermarket start from $10 on up without the driver and file card. There are a couple pieces that are easily broken or worn on the H.I.S.S tank, and that being the tab that allows the Diablo cannons to ratchet into position. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tank itself. I'm going to remove the driver. Let me do a review on him too. The double Diablo cannons, these do move up and down. I have to be careful because I have repaired these guns. They were broken and I have them super glued in place. The turret does rotate in a 360-degree direction. The tab that gets broken is right up in this control, but it's easily repaired. Form BX257 did a very good repair review on that, so go ahead and check that out on his channel. Okay, the tank itself is really awesome. Great sculpting on it. The treads do not move. They're on the dumbbell style wheels. I apologize for it being out of frame. Let's go ahead and look inside the cockpit. Cockpit is molded fairly well. I'm trying to hold my phone into place and move everything with my left hand. Great detail and sculpting on the inside. The driver sits in there pretty deep. The other side is the exact same. Okay, now let's talk about the driver. First and foremost, the driver is red. It's blatantly obvious, which is kind of interesting for a G.I. Joe figure for its time. The next red figure, completely red figure, I think that came out was the Crimson Guard in 1985. The H.I.S.S driver was released as part of the second series. In 1997, the driver was packaged with 5 other figures in the Special Mission Driver series set that was mailed away. It was a mail away from Hasbro Connect or Direct. He came with absolutely no accessories. He is a little hard to find on the aftermarket, especially with the complete sigil. As you can see, mine is in very good repair. The sigils back then were easy to rub off. The gray or the silver and gold paint was notorious for rubbing off, as you all know. Now let's look at the paint and sculpt on the figure. Move the camera. You finally set it down, use both hands. Paint and sculpt is fantastic. As you can see, he has these thigh-high boots. He has black gauntlets over his wrists. He has a black face mask, blue on the chest. His sigil has a few scrapes on it, but nothing terrible. He has the utility belt has some nice pouches on it and 2 back pockets. And if you could see it right here, he has looks like little latches that hold the body armor on his uniform. And at the top of his helmet, he has a snake sculpted on this. This guy's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. The arms go out from side to side. They do rotate in a 360-degree direction. He has swivel arm battle grip, as all 1983 vehicle drivers, pardon me, action figures did. Head rotates side to side, legs spread out so far, and extend there, and knees bend at a 90-degree angle. And on the inside, he does have an O-ring that loops around on the inside that holds the figure together. Now I'm going to take a look at the file card. I do not have his original file card, so I'll read the one from the 25th anniversary H.I.S.S driver. So there are just some variations, not much on this file card. So go ahead and take a look at it. It's attached to the card back. It reads code name Cobra H.I.S.S driver, the enemy. File name is unknown. Primary military specialty is H.I.S.S driver. Secondary military specialties mechanical and electrical systems. His birthplace is various countries. He is an 05. The Cobra H.I.S.S drivers are selected from the best and the most evil of the Cobra organization. Thousands of yearly recruits. Each is chosen for his physical strength and total dedication to evil. Every Cobra H.I.S.S driver is a graduate of Cobra Rattler School, Advanced Weapon Systems Training, qualified experts, Cobra assault vehicles, and helicopters. That was changed to helicopters. This Fang, the original file card read vehicles and Fangs, but back then the Fang was the only helicopter that was available. And to continue, helicopters and knowledge of all NATO and G.I. Joe weapons. NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Cobra H.I.S.S drivers are committed to the destruction of the G.I. Joe team. The newly developed battle vehicles they operate are a real match for the G.I. Joe team. Beware. All right. So, so I really like the tank, the H.I.S.S tank, and the driver. The driver, pardon me, the red color really works well with the tank. The tank being solid black, you have the driver that seats into the cockpit. You have to kind of tuck them down in there pretty good in order for the cockpit to close. But you can see he is very visible in the cockpit, contrast against the black. The only problem I have, if this was a real world vehicle, he's very exposed unless this is bulletproof glass. But otherwise, it's a cool vehicle. On a scale from 1 to 10, you know, I'll give the tank, I'll give it a 9. It's pretty decent, fun to play with. I never had it as a child. It was one vehicle that I really wanted. And the driver, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give him a 10. He is cool. I mean, the bright red design, he really stands out from the rest of the characters. And he's high ranking, which is pretty unusual. 05, I think, is a major. I may be wrong on that. I'll have to double check. But yeah, that's really cool. You don't see a high rank in G.I. Joe very often. And once again, I do apologize for the vehicle being so being out of camera range, working in a confined area at the moment. So that is my review of the 1983 Cobra Hiss and Driver. I do hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. That will really help this channel out quite a bit. Please leave a comment in the bottom. Share any ideas that you have for December, which is going to be G.I. Joe Fan Month on my channel. So please submit an idea for a review of a vehicle or a figure. Please get it in to me by, let's say, the day after Thanksgiving of this year, 2017. That way I could get a list made up and see if I have the figure. I'll get everything ready for the review. So thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. You have a great day. Bye bye.